The illegal land transaction by the two ministers, Tarsis Kabwegere of Disaster Preparedness and Kahinda Otafire of Trade, is highlighted in the 2008 audit report, which is under scrutiny by the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament. Two ministers allegedly used their offices to sell off the government plot in industry area, which then housed a storage facility for the Ministry of Local Government. The illegal deal did not follow procurement guidelines.
That property is worth over 20 billions, and they have now decided to add a building. Now I am told they have broken the building. You can imagine selling a building, a public building, without advertising.
According to documents before the committee, the transaction was forced through despite the objection of the then Local Government Permanent Secretary, Vincent Sekono. Surprisingly, the land initially leased to Midland crop exporters is now occupied by state tires, and now the police CID has been directed to investigate the current owners of the property and take statements from the two ministers involved.
They must investigate and get the file of who are the culprits, what was the motivation, what was the motive behind. They must visit also the subject matter of the land and who is there. And why has the Ministry of Local Government, PS, this current PS, not put a caveat on the land, which is terrible because that land should have what? A caveat. We have directed the PS to put a caveat, and we have also directed our CID to carry out investigation quickly. We need a preliminary report by next week on Monday.
They have also been summoned to appear before the committee next week to explain the circumstances under which they sold government property.
Otafire wanted the chemical distribution, Kabwegere wanted the Midland Crop Exporters Limited, which took the land. And all of them, of course, must have got their cut. But basically, this was corruption where a few individuals, the ministers, the two ministers, and the Secretary Land Commission are involved.
Parker is also proposing to compel Kabwegere and Otafire to refund the money to Midland crop exporters and revert the land back to government. Agnes Nandutu, NTV Tonight.